Look out, Scorpios. We're on the wheel of karma or the wheel of fortune. This is your January mid-month quickie check-in. And, not surprisingly, here we go. Classic Scorpio. We've got major arcanas for every single card. And several other signs in the quickies mid-months have got the same. Out of 2 tarot decks, they've managed to get all major arcanas. And, that's not surprising given that we're at the start of the year, the start of a new cycle, and Scorpio's death and rebirth. So let's take it away here and see what we've got. Starting out with the situation or the past, we've got the devil energy here, which is Capricorn. Scorpio, I have to put in the cautions here. This is anything excessive, any of those addictive tendencies. We're very possessive signs. So if you're clinging on to something and you need to let it go, the Wheel of Fortune's it's encouraging you to do it or knock it out of your life in a way that you don't want to have happen. We've got here Pan, representing the devil, the goat-headed figure here looking over. It's got a heart sitting in the middle here. But look, these two trapped here. It's very similar to the Lovers card, but here they're look like they're stuck in a web and bound together, but they're just linking arms. They can step out of this energy, and I feel a little bit like that. This is you yourself keeping yourself trapped in energy when there's big change happening. I think it can be denial sometimes. Like I've got big changes going on at the moment with my house and with my structure, and sometimes you just want to crawl underneath the doona and not deal with it, but you have to. That's the Wheel of Fortune here, where it can be fortunate or it can be to your demise, Scorpio, if you don't get amongst the right, correct energy. Here we go with the moon, and this is a Pisces card, but also often I think of all of the water signs with the moon energy because it's your intuition signs. So your Scorpios, your Cancers, and your Pisces, but this one very clearly representing the Pisces here with the 2 fish linked here with reminding us of their intuition. We've got the moon goddess Diana sitting up here in the moon with her jackals, worshipping her. Down here is it Anubis, the Egyptian god as well, the dog-headed god who presides over death and karma and those sorts of things, and fairness and fate. Representing us Scorpios. That's what I'm thinking of when I'm looking at this jackal here too. And the lighthouse is this gateway into the other worlds. You might be getting a lot in your dreams, Scorpio, and linking to the other side, and knowing that you're in this cycle at the moment that's turning. And I'm hearing that there could be a song in spite of themselves. I think it could be a dirty sort of a song, but there's something like in spite of whatever you try, there are these sort of hurdles. It's as though looking at her, looking down, thinking, God, I'm really trying to move this forward, but I'm having a bit of trouble because its moon energy makes us tired as well, Scorpio, when there are big cycle changes. Feminine energy, the cycles as well, interrupting us, but also bringing in the new. And Scorpios are fixed signs. This Wheel of Fortune representing us, and the other fixed signs. We don't like change, but change is here. So, of course, the Wheel of Fortune in the classic Rider-Waite has the fixed signs in the corner. So your Taurus energies, your Scorpio energies, your Leos, and your Aquarians who are less flexible with the fixedness, so they put up with change, but they don't love it when it happens. And that's why we have the Hanged Man here. So this is again Piscean energy, Neptune, moon energy, feeling like you're suspended, like no matter what you're doing, it's just slow energy to have this change, like you've been in the hangman position, not wanting to move and kind of stuck. That's how I feel. The word that's coming through is just feeling stuck. But you're not stuck. Wheel of Fortune's here. Fate is happening. The serpents here, the infinity, going around. It's happening, new growth here for you, Scorpio. Don't grip on to the past because it's not serving you. That energy is finished. So whatever was happening there, if you're gripping on, if you're becoming obsessed, if you're obsessing, if you're looking over at somebody else, if you're doing any of that, it's past energy that needs to go, or it will be pulled from you. Just try to meditate, bring in the new energy, lots of yoga, lots of self-care, letting go of any of those toxic behaviors. Watch your drinking, watch your any other type of addictive substances. It's not going to be good for you at this time. Let me read the Affirmators tarot message for you here on the Wheel of Fortune. Like its televised namesake, this card reminds us that fate is continually changing our situation, both for good and for bad. Realizing that much of our destiny comes down to chance might seem maddening, but the message is to lighten up and take solace in life's impermanence. Our luck is forever changing, which means that bad times never last and future good times are always on the way. Choose to watch the spinning wheel rather than ride on it. You may not be in control of what's happening, but how you react is up to you. In that way, destiny is always in your hands. I'd like to buy a positive outlook, Pat. So that must be from the show Wheel of Fortune. You'd like to buy a positive outlook. And the mantra is, I enjoy my life the same way I enjoy a movie. I find excitement in the drama, know the main character will always be okay, and layer my popcorn tub with plenty of butter and peanut butter M&Ms. That's interesting. A little message for me because I've had a gift of a bucket of peanut butter, peanut M&Ms, and I enjoyed them very much so in the park with good company. And, I think that's funny, Scorpio, as well, that message, because even this morning I tried to do yoga and I showed up to the class and it was cancelled. And I thought, well, I could get upset about it or I can go and buy a beautiful pastry and a coffee, and, got fat and happy on the backup plan. And I think that's it. You're sort of trying everything and things, they are slow, but make the little steps to get into the new energy, move forward and be happy knowing that the good times are coming and that each little step that you take is heading you in the right direction. And sure, you have to wait a little while for the good things to come in, but good things are worth waiting for. So enjoy the time, relax into it. Just keep doing your yoga, keep meditating, Scorpio. Your change is happening and the good things are coming. I feel really positive about 2024 for you. Thanks for listening in. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel, Esoteric Tales and Tarot, because I can bring more content to you and I'll bring out your February readings soon. Thanks, Scorpio.